Since I was a kid, there was one game that came out that really caught my attention. A game where you hunt ghosts in the world of Mario, but you played as Luigi, and it looked very spooky. It was called Luigi's Mansion, and I barely played it because as a kid, you're not that good at games. Plus, eventually I moved on to other things. So today, I wanted to go back, play through the whole game, and see if it was something I missed out on. Something that I still enjoyed, for what little I did play originally. And of course, if Luigi's Mansion truly deserves the praise it gets. So let's get into it and see if any of that is true with this year's Halloween special. Luigi's Mansion was developed by Nintendo EAD and published by Nintendo in the year 2001. It was a launch title for Nintendo's latest console at the time, the Gamecube. It's an adventure game where you play as Luigi as he supposedly wins a free mansion to only find out that things are not what they seem. He meets a professor named Gadd who teaches him how to capture ghosts as Luigi attempts to find his brother Mario, who came here earlier and never returned. He also states that this mansion only just recently appeared out of nowhere, as he's lived here for so many years in that shack of his, never once seen it until now.
I'm scared. I'm moving on.
With Mario stuck in a painting, Luigi must solve puzzles and fight unique ghosts to unlock more of the mansion. But who calls all of this? The Boos and King Boo especially, of course. They created this mansion to lure Luigi in. But his brother went ahead because he didn't believe Luigi actually won a free mansion. Now it's up to Luigi to fight back, save his brother, and maybe really get a mansion after all. I mean, what terrors could possibly await, right? Right? Right away, the game kinda plays like Resident Evil but with smoother controls. You move Luigi around in a full 3D environment while the camera is fixed. It'll move with you and has the mansion cut up like a dollhouse. The control layout works as you can see on screen. There's a few variations, but I usually stick to the default option. It all works in terms of layout and how it all feels. However,
Ah, boy, here we go.
when it comes to aiming your vacuum and catching ghosts is where things become a total nightmare at times, especially when you gotta aim at bosses with objects like balls to shoot at them so you can stun them into being sucked.
Oh my.
To catch ghosts, you need to ambush them by flashing your flashlight at them. Then immediately begin to suck them up with your vacuum. As you try to catch ghosts, they'll fly everywhere trying to avoid capture. While this is happening, you need to counter them by using the C-stick to pull back in the direction opposite of the ghost. Along with the analog stick to keep Luigi from being dragged around, it's fun catching these guys, but only one at a time. Once multiple ghosts appear, things become a bit chaotic, leading to more repetition with encounters lasting way longer than they needed to be. Though another issue is sometimes even if you turn your back and wait to ambush the ghost, it might just disappear before you can suck them up, or Luigi will turn when you use the vacuum instead of aim for where you were facing. So, using your flashlight to stun a ghost, now use your vacuum, sounds simple, right? Well, Luigi sometimes likes to look in a different direction, costing you that ghost, who will either attack Luigi or flee. Yeah, imagine playing old school Resident Evil and when you aim your gun, instead of locking onto the nearest zombie, your character just turns around and lets the zombie bite them. It's a weird design that does make fighting ghosts a bit irritating, to say the least.
Code blue. Code blue.
But the worst offenders of generic ghosts are the bats, mice, and exploding spike balls. These guys just keep respawning and offering nothing for vacuuming them up. But if you don't, they can hit you and that takes away your treasure and health. Man, just fuck these guys. I hate them, and since there's areas where they'll always spawn in, even after clearing those rooms of ghosts and progressing through the story, I just don't like them existing.
Yeah, racist.
Outside of generic ghosts, you got portrait ones freed by the booze. They came from paintings in Gadd's gallery, each one with their own personality, ways to defeat them, and some are even optional, meaning they'll net you treasure and add to your overall completion obsession. Difficulty ranges from easy to you gotta think about how to catch these guys.
God, my head hurts.
Such as using balls of yarn to smack Nana around while avoiding her needle attack, otherwise leave the room and start all over again. Or using fire element to freak out the butler, chase him down and catch him. Maybe you gotta defeat 3 of each ghost type and then capture the painter, who's also the last portrait ghost before the final boss. This one was a gauntlet of pure agony. Or swinging punching bags into the workout ghosts to stun them so you can catch them. Though these things will swing back and hit you too. Yeah, what fun given this game's use of tankish controls. There's a total of 22 ghosts scattered across the mansion. Each area has required ghosts and some feature optional. I caught all of them as I played because I was attempting to get the best ending. My least favorite ones to catch were Nana, the twins, the toy soldiers, and the painter, as they posed the most challenge, let alone were severely annoying to deal with. However, my favorite was Melody, since she was very easy to capture. Just start all the instruments up, which ends up playing the Super Mario Brothers theme. You then answer her question correctly, and then the battle begins. When you're done with an area, you'll go to Gadd's lab, where all the unique ghosts get turned back into paintings. Your treasure total is counted, and then you can choose to go back to the mansion or to other options. The one that matters most is the gallery. Here, you can view every painting along with all the unique ghosts that you've caught up to that point. There's nothing to do here besides go up to each portrait and view it up close, but still, it's a neat way to show your progress and collection. Who doesn't like to show off a collection for bragging rights? It's just how we are as a species.
I get it.
I don't get it.
As you play, you'll come across your usual gold coins, but on top of that, you'll also find cash, gold bars, and jewels. Plus, even pearls from unique ghost fights. These are all needed to get a good ending. But if you get hit or you struggle to catch a ghost, then your money will go flying out of your inventory and be lost forever, as there's only so much treasure to be found, but endless amounts of ghosts to fight. Now, even if you complete an area, that treasure will not leave your inventory. It's there till you complete the game, let alone lose it. So while it's great to see your ranking after completing each area at the end, if you don't get a good amount of total, it's a bad ending for you. But hey, it's kind of hard to avoid the shiny stuff glittering as you explore the dark and lit rooms of Luigi's mansion. As you play, you'll unlock new abilities from capturing boos, which is needed to even progress in the first place. These new abilities are elemental attacks with your ghost vacuum. Now you can use things like fire or water to combat certain types of ghosts and solve puzzles. This is needed to put out flaming doors, or to light candles and reveal secrets such as keys, as well as to reveal portrait ghosts.
Yeah, I've lived long enough to know that's a serious threat. Thanks for the heads up.
When it comes to the mansion itself, however, I do have some issues, namely with the layout, from the fact we have to take long detours just to get around, all because some doors are locked, even at the end of the game. I couldn't even unlock the door between the hallways from the butler ghosts to the gym room. Why? I'm tired of having to go through the courtyard in the back, non-stop dealing with all the ghosts out there that never go away.
You ain't lying.
Then there's the fake doors, so keep opening the map if you want to see what doors are real or not. Otherwise, you'll get crushed, take damage, and lose a lot of your coins that counts towards your overall score to get a good ending. And there's the fact that ghosts keep respawning in every room and hallway till you basically cleared the entire area and come back later on. So enjoy getting blown up by those stupid spiky balls that are near impossible to avoid, as they instantly respawn after exploding. And no, you cannot just suck them up.
Fuck it!
By Area 4, the game completely soured because of the layout of this mansion. It gets tiring going from the attic to the basement and back, having to clear hazards, blockades, and dealing with ghosts along the way. It's not fun when lightning strikes the mansion, so you'll have to deal with ghosts spawning in non-stop in every single room and hallway until you find the key needed to unlock the basement and restore power. I just was at the point of quitting this entire thing. Yeah, Area 4 is that bad. Really, really bad.
Good God.
There's 4 bosses in the game, each with their own unique gimmicks to overcome and defeat them. Your first boss is a stupid baby ghost who loves to throw rocking horses at you as he belly slams around the giant crib. So you gotta use those toy balls against him and then catch the little bastard. Man, I do not like kids. The second boss is some kind of shadow creature that appears from a grave. Yeah, pretty cool, I guess. He's annoying as he'll swarm you with non-stop tons of ghosts that just keep respawning, so you need to suck one up, make it into a ball, and then shoot the giant shadow so you can catch it. Wait a minute, there's nothing unique here, it's just the same thing as the dumb baby.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Your third ghost boss is a giant boo made up of several smaller boos. You gotta make him poke the unicorn statues and then freeze each boo to be sucked up to make the giant boo grow smaller and smaller and smaller, and eventually you'll get all these little bastards. But of course, they're not so easy because like in Super Mario Bros., these guys don't move when you're looking at them. They're shy, remember? So guess what that means? A ton of repetition trying to get them to appear, freeze them in time before they fade away, then sucking them up, while also getting swarmed by dozens of these guys at the same time. Yeah, it was more annoying than anything, but at least the music was really good for this boss fight. Then there's the fourth and final boss. We'll save that one for later, but first I need to complain about the boos. Anyone who has ever played Luigi's Mansion will tell you, fear the boo hunting, as it's needed to beat the game. Now what's so bad about finding all 50 boos throughout the game, you may ask? Tell me you never actually played this game, huh? As you play, you'll need to hunt down the 50 boos you unleashed alongside King Boo in the end if you want to progress and even get the best ranking possible after beating the game. You'll need to get all 50 of them, which isn't that easy. They will fly all over the place, even flee after a bit if you fail to capture them. They will either go into another room or a hallway. If they go into another room you haven't unlocked yet, well, you're fucked and have to miss out on that boo. Bullshit! To even get a boo appear, you'll need to clear that room of generic and unique ghosts. Once it lights up, you will notice your Game Boy blinking. That means a boo is near. It'll get faster and blink red once you're near the boo. So shake or vacuum the object to lure them out. But sometimes it will be a decoy ball or a bomb. Yeah. What sucks is as you get towards the end of the game, These boos will have more health than ever, from 100 to 200 to even a whopping 300, making them near impossible to catch. But in the end, once you've gotten number 50, it will drop the rarest treasure in Luigi's Mansion, the gold diamond worth $20 million. Well, if you've ever been lucky, let alone patient enough to get all the boos, that is. I wasn't. I just got the 40 you need to complete the game. You need to get 40 minimum to complete the game. My patience has run thinner and thinner with age.
I agree.
Finally, after capturing the last portrait ghost, it's time to confront King Boo and save Mario by walking all the way back through the mansion to the basement, unlocking the secret room. Here we can collect some more treasure and then face the final boss. Turns out King Boo has some help. From who else? Bowser.
Oh, Christ!
Now we gotta fight Bowser, using only our vacuum, with no hearts to heal. At first, I didn't know what to do. Even when I did figure it out, what you're supposed to do is to suck up the explosive balls and shoot them back at Bowser while he breathes fire. It didn't let me at first, so I figured I was supposed to do something else. You weren't supposed to pick up those balls. Well, turns out they are, and once you blast Bowser, King Boo pops out of Bowser's head as his head just goes flying off.
Oh, darn, that's awesome. That's really awesome.
Now you gotta suck up King Boo with his huge health pool while Bowser's head flies around and blasts Luigi with ice. All while you have no way to heal and must do this entire battle in one go.
Oh, well, maybe I should go talk to Ricky Rat then and get some acetaminophen for the headache you're giving me right now. Oh, Christ! What?
After taking a short break, I came back. It's time to defeat Boo and finally say I've beaten Luigi's Mansion. This time I knew what to do, what to avoid, and after struggling for a bit, King Boo's ass was grass. The game is rather short, but it's a fun game, and those roughly 5 hours it takes to get through is a good amount of playtime. Plus, if you do beat the game, you'll get a new option when starting again via the Hidden Mansion mode. It's just a more difficult version where enemies have more health and do more damage, but you also earn more money from treasures in turn, so you're rewarded for completing the game. At the end of the game, in the epilogue, Professor Gadd will tally up your treasure value and have a mansion built accordingly. As you can see on screen, this is the requirements for each ranking. Yes, there's a ranking system akin to Resident Evil and Luigi's Mansion, except saving doesn't punish you, only the amount of treasure you found throughout the whole game.
Oh yeah.
So enjoy your terrible home or mansion depending on how well you played the game. And yes, you need at least 5 million total treasure value by the end of the game just to get a dinky house. Where the fuck does this game take place? Canada?
Ha ha ha! Yeah!
Who's more dead inside? That's the game I play.
It's me.
Fuck you! I ain't having that shit!
Oh, but the music. You can't talk about Luigi's Mansion without its amazing music. Just listening to it brings me back to simpler times of being a kid without a care in the world, where the worst thing was getting homework and being told you can't get anything at the video store this weekend as we need the money for groceries.
Oh, those were the days.
The cartoonish, spooky nature of the soundtrack, Luigi's humming to the theme as you explore the mansion, him changing how he hums according to his overall health, the boss fights giving off more dread than anything else with each having their own unique theme. It's just a great selection of music overall.
Let's just get this over with.
And one day I'll be sure to check out the sequels on Switch, given 2 was remade for it. I didn't have to play the 3DS version. I'd rather play a normal version of a game if possible, with little to no tacky gimmicks. I just need to get some other projects covered first. Anyways, let's wrap this one up.
It's about time.
At the end of the day, Luigi's Mansion is an average game, well worth playing. It has some problems when it comes to the gameplay, and Area 4 is a slog that ruins whatever fun you'll have up to that point. Plus, you can't heal when fighting Bowser, and the boos are a pain to deal with and not worth getting all of them just for a slightly better ranking.
It's just bad.
The game was overall fun. I enjoyed the atmosphere of Luigi's Mansion. It's unrivaled by its sequels from what I've seen. The unique ghosts, the music, and just the fact it was the first game with a unique concept for the time. Sure, I hated several aspects of the game and wanted to stop playing afterwards. I was struggling towards the end to finish the game because my enthusiasm ran drier than an African village well.
No.
But still, I had fun, and I'm glad to have finally gone back and completely played through Luigi's Mansion. I can see why people prefer it over the sequels based on what I've seen, especially when Salt Factory analyzed Luigi's Mansion 3, where Luigi kept getting kicked in the nuts. This game is well worth playing, and however you can experience it.
Yeah, boy.
One day, I'll gladly look at the sequels, whenever that is, but for now, happy Halloween everyone. I'm going to go watch Scary Godmother 1 and 2, eat a bunch of chocolate candy, and pass out from the sugar crash. For Halloween only comes once a year. It's a time for spooky scares and cavities galore. Enjoy your day or night, and I hope to see you in the next video. Anyways, that's it for this video. See you all later.